Yes, I am sans vestiti, without clothes. The only thing I have are these little bands holding my pigtails. Other than that, nothing. Anyway, yesterday the 3rd, Saturday the 3rd was the baby's 1 month. Baby's 1 month old. And his head's growing a little bit. His hair's growing. But he's still a little tiny, eeny weeny thing. And he cries a lot. There's something that's bothering him, but I'm not sure what. Whether it's sinuses or what. He has stuffy nose sometimes. And so Ashley has this long tube thing. It's got a device on the end, so one part goes in the baby's nostril, and then she sucks on the other part to suck the booger out. It doesn't all come all the way down the tube, but she can get it out of his nose. And of all the blood and gore and crap that Brian has seen being a nurse, he cannot watch that. Oh my God. Poor Brian. Ashley's sister and brother, Kim and Jason, came over today, and we had homemade tacos. Kim brought the fixins, and very good. Very good. Jason brought a salad, broccoli salad. And then for dessert, we had apples with caramel on them, or we could have little cream puffs, which I ate a couple of them. Those are so good. The kind you buy in the frozen section at the grocery store. Little Belgian cream puffs, really good. So today I was hit by the sleepy fairy. Bam, bam. It's just like all of a sudden I'm just overwhelmed by tiredness, and I have to lie down. Otherwise, if I'm doing something, I might hurt myself or hurt someone else by accident. I know driving, because then I just start like zoning out. Why? Why is that happening? I don't know. Generally I put on rainstorm sounds and when I go to bed. And I usually sleep about 5, maybe 6 hours, maybe. Which is quite a bit. And it should take care of a lot of issues, but it doesn't. The living area is now complete. And the only thing left in this room is paperwork. Of course, the dreaded paperwork. And I'm going to try to look at some cribs things, if there are any, on YouTube to see how I can do that. How long have I talked? Oh, okay. Oh, itchy, itchy, itch. Oh, today we lost electricity for a little bit. I had one of those things where I just had to lie down, and I had a 2-hour nap, and I got up and I thought, I better vacuum that other room. So I plugged the vacuum in and it didn't work. I thought, uh-oh. Plugged the vacuum in somewhere else, didn't work. And I thought, oh, is this vacuum broken finally? No, we were without electricity for a little while. I went over there and got to talk and see the baby and got to hold the baby. And he's such a good, sweet little baby. But then he cries and cries like there's a problem and we can't figure it out. He moves his arms around in his hands like he's actually trying to tell us what the problem is, but poor little guy. The weather's nice. It was kind of hot today. It's going to be decent the rest of the week. Maybe rain on Thursday, maybe. I have some pomegranates from the neighbor's pomegranate tree. They trimmed it, cut all the branches off, and we picked them up. So that'll be coming in the future. It'd be interesting. Well, I don't know. I'm itchy. I don't know why. Is it age? Is it living out here where it's dry? I don't know. Itchy, itchy. I feel like an orangutan. Yeah, poor Brian. He is going to be going back to work Tuesday. And he's been off work since the baby was born. That's a month, really. And the first part of the month was really awful. Ashley was in the hospital really sick with eclampsia and everything, and it was between Brian and I, a tag team to take care of the baby. And Brian was just taking all of it on himself, and you know, the attitude, if you're going to do it right. Well, he wanted to do everything right, and it was just killing him. Then Ashley got to come home, and it started getting into a nice little routine. But babies are little tiny things, and he cries a lot, and he's just a month old, so nothing fantastical has happened, you know. He's not singing arias or reciting any poems or anything like that, or playing with trucks or running, or so it gets kind of boring to Brian. But then he doesn't want to miss any milestones, and he's really getting burned out being a nurse with this COVID crap. He knows that there's going to be another wave coming this fall, winter, and he is dreading it. I wish people would behave, but they're not going to. There are people that think, oh, you got to build up an immunity somehow, so hey, I'm just going around like this. Like, well, you might be fine, but other people may not be fine. So Brian's really kind of upset about that, and it's just killing him from the inside. The job he has is decent pay, and anything else probably would not be. So he's got all these worries and all these troubles and stuff, and he wished he would have had children 10 years ago. He's 37, and he says, I'm just so old, and it's just not, I just can't, I don't know. And I said, well, you know, there are guys that have children when they're 60. The wife might be young, but, you know, I said, it's really not fair to the kid, but you're still in the ballpark, you know. And I said, as long as I'm alive, I'm here to help you. So, poor kid. Oh, he's a grown-up, but he's still my little baby. 6'10" little baby. Yeah, I feel crying coming on. I was looking at old pictures on my phone from 2 years ago when Felix was this age. That boy was like a sack of cement. Huge compared to Spencer. So, you really can't compare this guy to that guy. Even in your own family, each child is different. You take care of yourself, because I want y'all to be there. I love you. Upward and onward.